All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Great to see you. If you're able to turn your camera on, let's do that. If it's safe for you to do that, I feed off of that. And they say that visibility is accountability. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's faces, at least in 2 dimensions. Again, my name is Antonio. I'm a business solutions consultant. My intention today is very simple, is to help you. My goal is to share with you how you can empower your business with big business resources without breaking the bank. So many of you know me already, but just for the benefit of those who I haven't been able to establish a relationship with yet, I'm an engineer. I spent over 12 years in corporate America. I love engineering. I love building things and fixing big problems. What I didn't like about my career is that I did not have control of that career. I went through 2 massive layoffs less than 5 years apart. So I lost my job, not because of performance, but because of budgets. And I promised myself and my family that there would not be a third time. I needed to and wanted to take control of my life. So in 2004, and I think I'll just go ahead and start sharing my screen here. In 2004, I became an entrepreneur. Let's go to, okay. And for more than 17 years, I've been blessed with lots of success in different industries. Now, I made a lot of mistakes along the way. I signed contracts and leases that I should not have signed. I formed partnerships and joint ventures without knowing all the facts. I hired and fired employees and contractors the wrong way. I got loans without understanding all the terms. I made countless decisions with faulty or incomplete information. Now, these mistakes created a lot of stress and cost a lot of money. But still, I persevere. Here I am today, right? I've been recognized on multiple locations as Businessman of the Year by local, state, and by regional chambers of commerce, by Hispanic chambers of commerce, as well as LULAC, which is the largest and oldest Hispanic organization in the US. You may not be aware, but this chamber, HCCMO, honored me a few years back as one of the top 25 influential Hispanics in Central Florida. And they now trust me with leading this lease group program to $100 million a year. Now, I don't share all of this to impress you, but to impress upon you who I am, so you know where the information is coming from, because this is not theory. This is real, factual, and personal experience. Like I said before, I made a lot of mistakes along the way, but I believe that we never lose. We win or we learn, and I've learned a lot. As I look back, many of the mistakes that I made were because of ignorance. I just simply did not know what I did not know. Now, these mistakes could have been smaller, less painful, less costly if I had gotten better information in order to make better decisions. You know, that goes to show you that you can have 2 university degrees and still be ignorant. You can't possibly know it all. So you need to surround yourself with experts and get the resources that you need. So that's who I am. You know, and as an engineer, I love solving big problems, right? As a business solutions consultant, I help entrepreneurs and business owners protect their business and solve problems so they can focus on growing their business by serving more clients. I call this getting bigger faster. You know, I've been a business owner for over 17 years. And one of the most important lessons that I've learned is that entrepreneurs and business owners, we face the same challenges as large corporations. The difference is that we have to do that on a smaller budget. As an example, you know, having attorneys working with you is smart. Wealthy people have them, big corporations have them, successful people and corporations have them and use them. The problem is that attorneys are expensive. If money were not an object, were not an issue, everyone will have an attorney. So I solved that problem by providing entrepreneurs and business owners unlimited access to the best law firms in the US and Canada for a flat monthly fee that everyone can afford. It's starting at only $49 a month. That way they can get the legal counsel that they need to make the best decisions, know exactly what they're signing before they sign anything, and bulletproof their business from lawsuits. That way they can focus on growing their business by serving more people, getting bigger faster. Another example is that businesses of any size also need a cybersecurity program. Big corporations have them. Protecting our networks and data, our intellectual property, business and client data, that is a necessity, not a luxury. The problem is that having a cybersecurity team to deploy and maintain a protection program can be expensive and complicated. If it were simple and money was not an issue, everyone will have a cybersecurity program. Again, I solve that problem too by providing entrepreneurs and business owners with a robust cybersecurity program that includes automated monthly vulnerability scans, remote tech support with emergency helpline response, and a $100,000 cybersecurity program in the event of a cyber attack. All that for a flat monthly fee that everyone, again, can afford. That only starts at $80 a month. That way they can protect their networks and reputation, secure their data, and focus on growing their business by serving more people. Again, getting bigger faster. If you're like me and you became an entrepreneur, you did that, or became a business owner, you did that because you wanted to create a better present and a better future for your family and for yourself. Some people call this building a legacy. Others call this creating freedom. Regardless of what you call it, this requires that you become successful. And for that to happen, you need to generate income, cash flow, money, etc. And as we've learned, many of us have learned, this is no easy task. Entrepreneurship and building and operating a business is hard. We're constantly making decisions, signing documents, collecting data, collecting client information. And and this is a sobering statistic. We are one bad decision away or one data breach away from completely going out of business. So it's critically important that we have the right resources, the right solutions to protect and empower our business in simple, easy, and affordable ways. Let's get real. Let's get real. We have three choices when it comes to getting legal advice and cybersecurity protection for your business. You can continue to go at it alone. That's a choice, right? Continue making huge mistakes with long-term consequences. You can hire a good attorney at $300, $400 an hour or more, and also hire a cybersecurity team and purchase a cybersecurity protection policy on your own. You can do that. Or you can become a member of Legal Shield and ID Shield for Business. Pay a fixed flat monthly fee and have unlimited access to our provider law firm, having attorneys with an average of 22 years of experience who have saved and recovered our members over $252 million in the last 10 years. You also be protected by our cybersecurity response specialists who help prevent and resolve cybersecurity threats for your business, so you don't have to worry about that stuff. So no more guessing, no more stressing. Now, let me, here are the alternatives that I just went through. You may be thinking, this sounds great, but it sounds expensive. And that's what I thought as well. We offer 3 levels of coverage, and our business plan start at only $49 a month. I will tell you that our average client invests less than $200 a month to protect their business with both services. And that is huge, huge value. Now, research shows that 60% of business owners experienced 2 major legal events in the last 2 years. And most of them did not hire an attorney to help them. And the number one reason is cost. That was the number one reason for going at it alone. Business owners who do hire attorneys reported spending an average of $7,600 a year in legal expenses, some reporting a lot more than that. And I will tell you that a recent study also revealed that over the last 12 months, the average financial cost of a cyber attack on a US small business is over $25,000. And that same study revealed that 63% of the small business workforce in the US is now working remotely. And 53% of them believe that they're now more vulnerable to cyber attacks. All you have to do is watch the news for about 10 minutes and you see report after report. The bottom line is you can either pay to be proactive or be forced to pay big reactively. Today more than ever, business owners need access to legal advice and cyber protection. COVID-19 has amplified the need. The decisions that you make today will determine the future of your business, of your partnerships, and of your employees. Our plans, our business plans, provide day one benefits. You know what that means? It means that you don't have to wait for something bad to happen to use them. Once your membership is processed, you don't have to wait at all. You pay for general liability. You pay for workers' comp. You hope and pray that you never have to use it, because if you do, that means that something bad happened. Even life insurance, auto insurance, disability insurance, you get the point. Legal Shield and ID Shield for Business provide day one benefits and will not penalize you for using it, like all the services that I just mentioned. Perhaps you may be thinking, this is too good to be true. There must be a catch, a long-term contract, perhaps. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is good and it is true. There is no contract. Our memberships are month to month. You can cancel anytime. I will tell you, however, that over 80% of our members are long-term members. And that has been the case since 1972. The more you use your services, the more you love them and the longer you keep them. And I am looking for lifetime members. I want you to succeed. I want you to get bigger faster. And for that to happen, you need to protect your business with big business resources. Even though the cost of this program can be written off as a business expense, and I'm not a tax person, so consult Liz or whoever you work with, I don't consider this an expense. It's a savings plan for your business. It saves you time, it saves you money, stress, aggravation. Legal Shield helps you make better business decisions so you can affordably protect and grow your business. Because for a fixed low monthly fee, Legal Shield members get access to qualified attorneys who are experienced in the areas of law that most impact entrepreneurs and business owners, as well as a robust cybersecurity protection program. That's why over 140,000 businesses are members of Legal Shield, and more than 34,000 companies offer our services to their employees as voluntary benefits. Let me share the big reason why I do what I do. Let me share why I do what I do through some numbers. The 31.5 million businesses in the US, 25 million of them are single operators. They have 0 employees beyond the founder. 5.3 million have between 2 and 11 employees, and only 600,000 have over 12 employees. The sobering statistic beyond that is that 2/3 of all businesses fail by the 5th year. Now, why do so many businesses fail? If you hear the common thread or the common reason is, oh, we just didn't have access to capital. And that is false. There's a ton of money in the marketplace. But you got to remember that bankers, they don't exist to save our businesses. They're there to loan us money to fuel a fire that's already burning. They're not the gamblers and the risk takers. That's us as entrepreneurs and business owners. They're looking for sure things. So it's not capital. It's not access to capital. The real reason for this high rate of failure is that we're making too many bad and uninformed decisions. That's it. The fact of the matter is that a lot of entrepreneurs, they don't get the right information up front. They get it from the wrong people, or even worse, they get it from Google, okay? They go at it alone, which is a big mistake. You need to surround yourself with great people, get the right knowledge from the right people, and get in the room where the resources are. That's why lease group programs are so important. One of the reasons. They tend to cut corners, they don't invest in resources. They're penny wise and a dollar foolish, and they forget that it's impossible to save your way to success. And as a result, they don't stay in business long enough to figure out how to be successful. There are no overnight successes. The primary reason that so many businesses fail, especially Latino businesses, Latino-owned businesses, is that they make more mistakes than they have time to fix. And most of these mistakes are avoidable. They fail because they did not get bigger faster. One person shops, one person operations, they don't fail because of no access to capital. They fail because they make too many avoidable mistakes and they run out of cash they run out of time. Getting resources that they need to make better decisions, to protect and empower the businesses will make a humongous difference. And that's why successful companies do. That's what they do. They get the resources. So that's why I do what I do. I fix that big problem by providing big business resources to small businesses at a price that they can all afford so they can succeed, so they can get bigger faster. Again, most entrepreneurs and business owners do not have access to legal services. They're priced out of the legal system, and many are intimidated by the complexity. Therefore, they don't get the advice that they need and often make the wrong decisions and suffer long-lasting consequences. Most entrepreneurs and business owners do not have a cybersecurity program in place. They're intimidated by the price and complexity. And yet they're one back click away from going out of business. That's why my intention today is not to sell you a service, although I do believe that every entrepreneur and every business owner should be a member of Legal Shield and ID Shield. There's no doubt about it. My intention today is to help you by sharing my experience and providing you with current, accurate information that you can make your own decisions. My goal is to share with you how you can protect and empower your small business, your idea, with big business resources without breaking the bank. That way, you can face the challenges that are sure to come and do so in simple, easy, and affordable ways. That way you can focus on growing, on scaling your business, and getting the success that you want and deserve. You can get bigger faster. Many of you have heard me say that if you have the solution to a big problem and you don't share it, you're part of the problem. Well, I just share the solution to a huge problem most entrepreneurs and business owners have, which is the lack of access to legal services and cybersecurity protection in a simple, easy, and affordable way. And the solution is Legal Shield and ID Shield. For the last 17 years, I've founded and grown several businesses in different states. I've encountered many challenges, some anticipated, many unexpected. I've been a member of Legal Shield and ID Shield for more than 10 years at both the family level and the business level. So I know what it's like to launch and grow your business with this big business resources and without them. And the difference is night and day. Look, you're not responsible for what you did not know before today, but now you know. Now it's up to you. So if you're an entrepreneur or business owner, my biggest fear for you today is that you do nothing with the information that you now have. That a few days, weeks, or months from today, you'll find yourself in a situation that could have been prevented by getting the right advice up front. You might be telling yourself, I'll do it later, or then you need to think about it, pray about it, or do you do it later because you're pretty busy right now? I ask you to fight the urge to wait. This is not a financial decision. It's simply a decision. You need to make the decision to see if you see value in our services or not. Decide if you want to get bigger faster. Because the fact of the matter is that small business lawsuits and small business tax audits, they're on the rise. Data breaches and ransomware are on the rise. And most of us are one bad decision away from bankruptcy, from going out of business, as the stats that I shared with you already reveal. So it costs you almost nothing to own this program, and yet not having this protection can cost you everything. This is about risk mitigation. You know your business, hire experts for everything else. Your Legal Shield business plan will likely be one of the lowest monthly investments you have in your business, and yet be the service that provides you the highest dollar for dollar value to you and your organization. There's absolutely no reason why any entrepreneur or business owner does not own a Legal Shield small business plan. We all need the protection. Everyone can afford it. We're not selling Rolls Royces here. This is very affordable. The only reason I may accept is that no one has shared this information with them. But now you know. So success, protect your business today. Make that decision. Success is a decision. It is not a gift. You have to work for it. You have to take action, and I'm happy to help you take the next step. Now, if you work with entrepreneurs and business owners, please share this information with them. They don't know what they don't know. That's why they're taking the risks that they're taking. Connect us so we can help them succeed. Help me help them. They need Legal Shield and ID Shield for business, and they can afford it. They just don't know that they exist. So I'm asking you to take your phone and take a picture or scan the code on your screen. You will see all my contact information. You see some great free resources for your business. And it's a very easy way to share this information with your network. So I appreciate your time. I hope I brought some value to you. I hope this information is new to you and then you can take action on it. And I wish you nothing but success. So be great.
All right, all right. Awesome. Great code there. Everybody scanned the code with your phone. That's a great page. Antonio has all of his resources there in just one page.